Hello and welcome back, everyone, to the Grow Everyday podcast, your friend who is here to grow with you and help you discover the best version of yourself. Have you ever been in this situation? You're about to give an important presentation, go for a job interview, or maybe even go on a first date. In your head, you've prepared everything perfectly. You have your script memorized. You know exactly what you're going to say, point by point. But the moment you're there, your hands suddenly feel awkward and you don't know where to put them. Your body feels tense, your shoulders are slumped, your eyes are darting around, and just like that, all the confidence you prepared completely vanishes. Or on the flip side, have you ever met someone who just radiates confidence and credibility? They might not have even said a word yet, but the way they stand, the way they make eye contact, or the way they use their hands, it all sends out this powerful energy. Friends, that is the power of body language. According to a famous study by Professor Albert Mehrabian, in face-to-face communication, our words only account for 7% of the listener's impression. Our tone of voice accounts for 38%, and most importantly, our body language accounts for a massive 55%. That means our body is speaking all the time, and sometimes it's speaking much louder than the words coming out of our mouths. So today, I want to invite you to explore the topic, how to use body language to communicate with confidence. We are going to learn how to make our bodies and our words speak the same language, the language of confidence and credibility. In this episode, we'll dive into three main areas. First, the mind-body connection, the confidence loop, where we'll understand why body language is so incredibly important. Second, the confident body language checklist, head to toe, where we'll get into practical, actionable tips. And finally, putting it into practice, techniques for real-life confidence. Whether you're someone who often feels nervous or you simply want to polish your presence to better reflect your abilities, this skill is like a superpower. It will help you shine and show the world what you're truly capable of. Are you ready to learn the most powerful language in the world with me? If so, let's begin. Before we get into the details of how to stand or where to place your hands, let's start with the most important foundation, the inseparable connection between our mind and our body. Most of us are familiar with the inside-out connection, right? When we feel stressed or anxious on the inside, our body automatically shows it on the outside. Our heart beats faster, our palms get cold, or maybe we start biting our nails or hunching our shoulders without even realizing it. On the other hand, when we feel happy and confident, we naturally stand taller, our shoulders go back, and we have a big, genuine smile. This is our internal state affecting our external body. But what's truly amazing, and the key to what we're talking about today, is the reverse connection, the outside-in connection. There's a very famous research study by Amy Cuddy, a social psychologist from Harvard, on the topic of power posing. Her research found that simply holding your body in a confident or powerful pose for just 2 minutes, like standing with your hands on your hips like Superman or raising your arms in a V shape like a victor, can significantly change your body's chemistry. It leads to an increase in testosterone, the hormone linked to dominance and confidence, and a decrease in cortisol, the stress hormone. This is the science behind the popular phrase, "fake it till you become it." So why is understanding this so important? It's important because it gives us the power. It means that even on days when we feel completely insecure, we don't have to just wait for that feeling to go away. We can actively use our body as a tool to tune our mind and bring it back to a state of confidence. We are literally creating a confidence loop for ourselves. When we adjust our body to be confident, our brain gets the signal, hey, we must be feeling confident, and it then releases the chemicals that actually make us feel that way. So, always remember, body language isn't just about acting for other people, it's also a way of communicating with your own brain. This is the foundation that makes all the techniques we're about to discuss not just about changing your appearance, but about building genuine, authentic confidence from the inside out.
Now that we understand how our body can influence our mind, it's time for the practical part. How can we arrange our body to send out signals of confidence? You can even try to follow along as I describe them. 1. Your core and posture. This is the foundation of everything. Your posture is the first thing people notice. What to do? Stand or sit up straight. Gently pull your shoulders back and down. Imagine an invisible string gently lifting the crown of your head toward the ceiling. This posture opens up your chest, which is a sign of openness and confidence. It also allows you to breathe more deeply, which gives your voice more power and resonance. What to avoid? Slouching, hunching your shoulders forward, or looking down at the ground. These postures make you look smaller and less confident, and they also send a signal to your brain that you feel unsafe. 2. Your hands and arms. Our hands are incredibly expressive, but for many of us, they're also the most awkward part of our body. What to do? Keep your hands visible. Always try to keep your hands in sight. Rest them on the table or let them hang naturally at your sides. Hiding your hands in your pockets or behind your back can subconsciously make you seem untrustworthy or nervous. Use purposeful gestures. Use your hands to emphasize your points. For example, use an open palm gesture when talking about an open idea, or count on your fingers when listing steps. This makes you look more dynamic and engaging. The steeple is when you bring the fingertips of both hands together to form a shape like a church steeple. It's a gesture that signals confidence and thoughtfulness. What to avoid? Crossing your arms, which can signal defensiveness, constantly touching your face or hair, or wringing your hands together. These are all classic signs of nervousness. 3. Eye contact. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and they are also our most powerful tool for connection. What to do? Make natural eye contact with the person you're talking to. This isn't a staring contest. It's about holding a warm, interested gaze. Try the 3 to 5 second rule. Hold eye contact for about 3 to 5 seconds, then you can briefly and naturally look away, perhaps while nodding or thinking, and then re-engage. If you're speaking to a group, try to connect with one person for a full sentence, then move to another person for the next sentence. What to avoid? Constantly looking at the floor, the ceiling, or around the room. This can make you seem dishonest or insecure about what you're saying. 4. Your facial expression. Your face can communicate 1,000 emotions without a single word. What to do? Keep a gentle, natural smile on your face whenever appropriate. A genuine smile can break down barriers and create a friendly atmosphere instantly. Also, try to relax the muscles in your face, especially your jaw and your forehead. What to avoid? Frowning, pursing your lips, or having a completely blank, emotionless expression. 5. Your stance and space. The way you stand and occupy the space around you says a lot about your confidence. What to do? Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, with your weight evenly distributed on both feet. This is called being grounded. It conveys a sense of stability and centeredness, like a tree with strong roots. What to avoid? Standing with your legs crossed, swaying back and forth, or shifting your weight constantly from one leg to the other. This can make you look unbalanced and uncertain. This checklist might seem long, but don't feel overwhelmed. You don't have to master everything at once. Just start by picking 1 or 2 points that you feel are most important for you and practice them until they become second nature.
So, we have the knowledge and the checklist. Now comes the most important part, applying it to our real lives, because knowing the theory doesn't help if we don't take action. Technique 1, the body warm-up. Before any big event that makes you nervous, like before a meeting, a presentation, or an interview, find a private space for just 2-3 minutes. Do the power pose we talked about earlier. Stand with your hands on your hips, puff out your chest, or stretch your arms up into the sky. Take a few deep breaths. This is like a warm-up for your body and mind to get into confidence mode. Technique 2, the one thing rule. Trying to fix everything on the checklist at once can be overwhelming and counterproductive. Instead, use the one thing rule. How it works? This week, choose to focus on only one thing. For example, you might decide this week is going to be my stand-up straight week. Whether you're working at your desk, walking to get coffee, or talking with friends, you consciously remind yourself to maintain good posture. Once that starts to feel like a habit, you can add another focus for the next week, like this will be my make eye contact week. This approach makes change gradual and much more sustainable. Technique 3, the grounding technique. Whenever you feel extremely nervous and like you're losing control, use this simple technique. How it works? Bring all of your attention to the soles of your feet. Feel them firmly planted on the ground. Wiggle your toes inside your shoes. Imagine roots growing out from your feet deep into the earth. This technique pulls your awareness back into the present moment, reduces feelings of panic, and helps your body feel calm and stable again. Technique 4, practice in the mirror. It might feel a little awkward at first, but practicing in front of a mirror is incredibly effective. Try practicing a short self-introduction or a few key points you need to make for a presentation. Watch your own body language. You'll quickly see where you can improve, and you'll also build muscle memory for confident postures. The most important thing is consistent practice. Your body language is like a muscle. The more you use it consciously, the stronger and more natural it will become.
And that wraps up our journey into the world of speaking with your body. We learned about the powerful connection between our mind and body, and how we can use our physical posture to build confidence from the outside in. We went through the Confident Body Language checklist from head to toe, giving us a practical guide to practice. And finally, we covered some simple but effective techniques to apply these lessons in our daily lives. I want to leave you with this final thought. The goal of improving your body language is not to become someone else or to adopt stiff, unnatural poses. The goal is to remove the physical barriers that are hiding the brilliant, capable, and confident person that is already inside you. The best body language is authentic and natural to you, a reflection of the positive feelings you have for yourself. Thank you so much for tuning in to Grow Every Day. I hope today's episode provided a little spark to help you discover and unleash the confident you that's waiting to shine. I'll see you again on the next episode. Until then, stand tall, smile confidently, and keep growing every day. Goodbye.